My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Leo and it's for the month of May, a little bit over 2026. My dear Leo, this is a general reading, which means different areas of your life, everything you need to know. It's not just one area. Everything that is important for you to know will be revealed here, and so that you are aware of what's coming and what's happening. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Leo. I do want to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you, and thank you all for being here, your support, and my best wishes in every part of your life. I'm going to see two messages, cutting ones from this deck, the truth for all Leo. Okay, this is one that keeps wanting to come out, truth, and this is the second one. Okay. Let's have a look. The first and foremost is manifestation. Manifestation dreams. That means you have been trying to manifest some situations that looks to me like there could be a possibility of success. Healing is needed. Plenty is needed to put these manifestations into action. But I do feel like some of you are dreaming, wishing, and trying to manifest something. For some of you, your manifestations and your dreams could be coming true. Now, we have the air spirit, which is the Ace of Swords, which is all about getting what you need, a new chapter that brings you revelations, truth, and a great victory. Getting what you truly need is finally going to be here in this new chapter and this new beginning that's going to give you everything you need. Now, what I'm going to do is take a few messages. Actually, I'm going to take one more message to give you an answer to something you've been thinking about, or asking a question that you want an answer to, some sort of answer or guidance. The truth for every Leo. What is needed now for you to know? It says abundance is on its way. Abundance on its way. So if you're trying to manifest money, abundance could be that you will be getting help, and this is coming your way. So that is wonderful. The next few messages from the tea leaves, we've got one. Oops, hold on a second. This one has opened the goldfish, which is abundance also. And that's enough. Just gonna put them back. There's another one. Let's have a look at them all and see what's going on. Okay, so the skull was the first one, which is all about hidden factors that are important for you to know. It says there may be secrets that are hidden that could harm you, secrets that will be revealed. This is also about an ending of a chapter coming to an end. The tankard is about celebration and enjoyment, and it's about getting together with friends or meeting someone wonderful and having a lot of fun. Celebration, enjoyment, just like I said, and fun. We both agree on that. The goldfish is about abundance, connected to the Chinese, connected to the Pisces, connected to material wealth and growth, spiritual growth. Also the goldfish. Okay, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. We agree on both, all of this together, and I connect this to Pisces. Tulip connected to the Chinese year of the dog, connected to love, great passion, and beauty. Okay, I'm going to put these like that and ready to go to the next level. Okay, actually I'll just put the tankard over here, and that's much better. Yes, now moving on to the next level, which is two messages from another deck. The truth for all Leo. I'll be cutting once, two messages only from this deck. So we have got a proposal or a proposition comes at a time. It could be connected to business. It comes at a time where you are in the process of ending a karmic chapter. Someone is coming in your life at a time where an end to a karmic chapter is taking place. You are going to be, this proposition could be to do with a business. You might be in partnership with someone, going into partnerships or working alongside someone, and there are a lot of profits, a lot of money, a lot of profits are coming in this business. So that is wonderful. And you've got abundance. Look at this. You've got abundance and you've got profits together, aligned. So a lot of profits, a lot of abundance coming to you, on its way to you. So that's that one. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck and see what else is there for you to know. My dear Leo, let's have a look. The truth for all Leo. Cutting once only. 2 messages. Something toxic is coming to an end, and afterwards there's great victory and rewards and success after this toxic situation heals. So it looks to me like you are suffering in silence and you are having sleepless nights and worries. This is a situation that's going to get healed quickly. It is about someone that's codependent on you, connected to something maybe overwork or overdone, or some sort of codependency. It is also connected to Capricorn. This is the Capricorn card, the devil. All right, it means just excessiveness, too much, doing something too much. I think it's known for Capricorns, they work too hard and too much, and that's why this is connected to them. But there will be healing, and that's what's important. I'm going to take 2 more messages from another deck, and then I'll clarify the cards. The truth for every Leo, which is good. You are getting healing, so I've got them here. There they are, 1 and 2. Okay, we've got the sun is going to be shining in your path, bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, a lot of radiance, and a lot of healing. It is also the energy. It's going to give you power and energy to be very successful. Success all over the place for you. Great victory, happiness, warmth, divine intervention, someone wonderful entering your life, connected to the Chinese year of the rabbit, the tiger, and the rat. The letter A for Antarctica is there, and timing, we've got within 4 weeks to 4 months from now. Something is a yes. Yes, something is coming to a new beginning is about to take place. This new beginning is going to bring you very close. No, it's going to make all your goals and intentions put into action. And it's coming alive, and it's going to grow. There's a lot of growth. There is going to be a surprise along the way. There's excitement. There is fertility in whatever you're doing. It's going to be wonderful. And yes, it is coming into action. Wow, I love that. Now, moving on to the clarifications. Let's clarify the suffering in silence and the fact that you can't sleep, or the fact that you might be having sleepless worries. Okay, we got the Inferno, the Tower. Let's take 1 more. Suffering in silence might happen when there's a situation ending. Someone's being removed from your life. This person could be a Capricorn, could be a Cancer. But ultimately, you're overcoming all obstacles and becoming victorious. There's a great victory that awaits you. We'll find out, Cancer, Capricorn, at the end of the reading as to if they're coming or leaving. Okay, we'll see. Let's move on to the devil and see what is this excessiveness, too much, that needs to end. It is connected to action, finally being able to take action. It's connected to someone of fire energy, like yourself, my dear Leo, or could be Sagittarius or Aries. There is someone of fire energy that finally is adamant to do something, determined, and they're taking all the action to be able to go ahead with it and move forward. Now, if this is an addiction of someone codependent that's there, this is eliminating the situation, and you're healing from it, that's for sure. And you're taking action to move forward and away from this. There are conflicting situations, disagreements coming to an end once you do take the action required. And you are relentless, and you are going to do that. You are going to take the action. Okay, now moving on to the next level, which is, I just want to put these a little bit straight. The proposal. I want to know about this Knight of Cups, the truth for all Leo. And it looks like it is connected to someone that might be of air energy that you are having challenges with. One challenge, and this is a relationship or a situation that's coming to an end. And it is connected to air energy, it looks like to me. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Cuspi. I feel like the proposal that comes, you are going to look at it practically and leaving your emotions aside and find what the best course of action is, and you are taking that action. One more challenge, and this suffering and silence comes to an end. A chapter ends, and you're moving forward without hesitation. You are going to be given the strength, the power, and this is happening very soon. Let's have a look at the 10 of Swords and see what the 10 of Swords, this chapter that's ending, what is it all about? They keep talking about an ending of a chapter. It's reached its stalemate. There's nothing more you can do. Just like the Tower, the removal of someone or something that no longer serves you, no longer is good for you. It's time for you to move forward. That's why this is the removal of someone. So something has reached its end, and there is so much glory coming your way. It's a situation you should have left it some time ago. You might have been sacrificing. This is magnificent. I feel like you are destined for a lot of success and exceptional amounts of love. For some of you, it could be love. For others, could be a windfall, a lot of money, a great love, a lot of emotional fulfillment in many areas of your life, in health, in money, in love, in every way. So that is wonderful. Again, I've realized that I've made a small mistake, and I've got to fix this mistake, which is what? Oh yes, this, I knew I forgot something. This is one of my favorite decks, actually. So 2 messages for all Leo, the truth. We got the light bulb, a new source of income, and a great new idea. And we've got the gift, which is magnificent. The gift is about a windfall, I think, or a gift of money. First, let's do the light bulb. And the light bulb is a lucrative ideas are coming to you, new income, new source of income, inspiration. It's an entrepreneurship where you are going to do your own thing, a new job. It's going to be very much creative work and a new source of income. Then we've got the gift of money. A sudden windfall is possible, generosity from the heavens, giving and receiving. There's a lot of generosity in the gift, and the windfall is imminent. There's going to be a lot of financial support, careers that are to do with financial support. You might be doing a lot of financial support for others. There's work surprises, there's vacation also, and there is a lot of wealth coming your way. Okay, I'll just put these two like that, and that's that. Now, I did clarify everything. Yes, so now comes the next level. Actually, I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck for all Leo, the truth. Okay, so we got 1 and we got 2. All right, let's have a look. Glasses on. Right, it says, I need to be strong in who I am before I can merge my energy with yours. I'm afraid I could lose myself in this relationship. Okay, somebody needs to be very strong before they start something, but something is beginning. It could be a business or a partnership or even a relationship. This situation is being caused by both of us. Look at your own role in this situation to help us change it. This is about a situation that is going to be healing, probably from June onwards, or I would say from now to June. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. There's going to be a lot of healing, and there could be a lot of loving involved in that. Now, the next message is from this deck. 2 messages for all Leo. I think something did open up. No. Okay, 1 is there, and another one. And there's the other one. Okay, so my dear Leo, it seems like loving yourself is very important. Paying attention, taking care of yourself. And it also shows that your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Very good to know that. And then we've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So there may be financial issues in your love life. There may be some issues that will be rectified maybe in due time, because there is a lot of happiness, abundance coming your way. Now, having the gift, and where is that? Victory. That's what I want to talk about. There is a great victory destined for every Leo, and this is like really, and having the sun there also helps big time, the sun, because the sun is about radiance, generosity, abundance in many areas of your life, just like the Ace of Cups. So I feel like something miraculous is going to take place, something incredibly miraculous, and you are going to love this new change. A windfall is possible. Play the lotto or the lottery. Don't stop until you win. Play small amounts so it doesn't affect your budget, and never stop until you win. Number 1. Even if you play $4 or $5, like you don't have to play a lot. Even if you do it once a month, but do it every month. Consistency is everything. And the second factor is there could be a great love starting for many of you, a soulmate connection that might be overwhelming after a chapter ends. Very important to know that. After the end of a chapter. Okay. And that's wonderful. I love that. I had to deliver that. It's important for you to know. And then now we will continue with the rest. The rest of it is, yes, messages from the heart. Let's see what's your heart saying, what somebody else's heart is saying, what's being said, what isn't being said, what's kept within, things that you don't know, that you want to know about those that are very close to you, relationships, partnerships, and so forth. Here we go. My dear Leo, let's see what you need to know. Okay, somebody's going through a dark night of the soul, going through some turmoil, some heavy stuff, shadow work, and dark night of the soul. This is going to come to an end. I can see that with the suffering, with silence, in silence, and also the fact that there are financial issues, there are codependency, and there is a karmic ending about to take place. And the removal of something from your, or someone from your life with the Tower doesn't come easy. It does cause upheaval, so I can understand that, but this is temporary and it's going to come to an end, and what's coming is incredible. And that's what you've got to remember. I'm sorry for being so toxic. That's this section here. I'm sorry for being so toxic. Someone toxic is leaving your life. I think it's time apart. Time apart is best for us right now. There are separations and parting of ways. And that's why we've got the end of karma. So if somebody has been very toxic, a relationship, a situation that's been toxic, it's coming to an end. Absolutely. Absolutely coming to an end. Now I'm going to go through the star signs and see who's coming in your life, who you're dealing with, who is the water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that's proposing an idea or an amazing proposal. Who is the great passion that you are going to be dealing with? And also we want to know the Cancer. We want to know about the Cancer. We want to know about the fire energy. Is it yourself or someone else? And we want to know about also, there's another fire energy here, and the air energy. Let's have a look at who these people are. That's what's important, okay? And who are you dealing with? And of course, now we're going to talk about your soulmate, my dear Leo, which is earth and water combined in one person. Earth and water, okay? So a Pisces Capricorn would be incredible. All right? A Scorpio Capricorn, magnificent. That's your soulmate. Water with earth. Yes, water with earth. Another one is a Taurus or a Virgo with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, because we've got Cancer in your reading. These are all your soulmates. And twin flames, we'll talk about them later. So we're going to start. I'll take out a lot of star signs, and at the end I'll put it together for you so you know the majority of you who you'll be dealing with. This one is stepping out, and it's Mercury, which is the ruler of earth and air together. I'll put this here. No, earth is priority. Earth and air, which is Virgo and Gemini. Let's have a look. We've got Uranus, which is air. It goes over here. Libra, air energy. Let's keep going. I'm going to get out a few. Water energy comes your second one. And then Earth, Capricorn. Capricorn and Scorpio, beautiful. That's your soulmate, Capricorn, Scorpio. Earth and water. Scorpio leading the way. And then we've got air, Gemini. These can be twin flames if they have earth in them. Okay, so some things have opened up. Fire energy, which is yourself. Here, fire, Gemini, and Mars. All fire came out. Okay. Fire is fire with water is twin flame. Fire with earth is twin flame. Okay. Here we go. The truth for all Leo, and we've got Libra over here, and we've got fire, over here. Now we've got Mercury again. Virgo, Gemini, strong. Aquarius, strong. We got Libra and Pisces. Let's continue on and see what else is there. We got Leo, fire, and Aries. A lot of fire energy. Fire connects always to fire. So we'll see who you're with. I think a lot of you are with fire and air possibly. Okay, Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus, which is earth. These are your soulmates, Virgo. And was there a Gemini here? Because if there is, I gotta put it over there. Yes, there is a Gemini. Last time I forgot about this. So Gemini will go here because we've got Mercury, Mercury. So it's a Virgo, Gemini. It happens if we get Venus, we'll remove the Libra too. The truth for all Leo. Let's have a look. And we've got water energy, Cancer and Pisces. We've got fire and earth, Capricorn. The truth for all Leo. We've got the sun, Leo, and Aquarius. And then we've got Aries, fire again, and Pluto, water, Scorpio. We've got Jupiter, fire, and Virgo, Gemini. Oh, that was strange. Okay, Venus and Pluto. Okay, water energy. Venus comes here. With Venus coming there, it makes it Taurus, Libra. So all the Libras are going to be leaving this section. And 3 Aquarians are there. That goes over here. Taurus, Libra. We go Uranus and Neptune, water energy, and Aquarius. Let's keep going. A little bit more to go. Just 2 more, maybe 2 shuffles. Should be enough, I think. Fire and water. And this is the final one. For all Leo, the truth. The final truth is Capricorn and Pisces. Okay, let's put this away and have a look. We're going to start with the earth energy, my dear Leo, to see the more the amount, the number of that particular sign, the majority of you will be dealing with them. So let's have a look at Capricorn, Libra, Venus, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, and Virgo. So Virgo, Gemini, there is 5 of them. Okay. Taurus, Libra, there is 5 of them. They're the same level. Capricorn, there is only 3. So the majority of you, my dear Leo, is going to be with Taurus, Libra, and Virgo, Gemini. There is air there, which is okay because air does go well with you, especially when there is earth. So it could be a very nice twin flame. But to make it a soulmate, and then finally for the rest of you will be Capricorn. But Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus, Libra are leading. If we put water there with any of these, becomes your soulmate, absolute soulmate. So let's see what water energy. I feel like Scorpio is leading, but let's have a look. Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, Pisces seem to be okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think Scorpio is the strongest one here. We've got 5 Scorpios. And we've got 4 Pisces. So Scorpio for the majority of you. Will be Scorpio. So an earth energy with Scorpio, that's your soulmate. An earth energy with Pisces, a soulmate. Pisces comes second. And finally Cancer. There's only 1 Cancer, but still it is there, and it's Cancer. And plus we've got the Cancer here. So we've got 2 Cancers for the rest of you. But the majority you'll be dealing with Scorpio. Scorpio with Capricorn, Scorpio with Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio with Taurus, Libra, soulmate. Okay, now let's talk about fire. Fire is twin flame if it goes with water. If it goes with earth, twin flame, not with both. Okay, so I feel like Sagittarius or Aries could be the strongest. Let's have a look at Aries. Leo is strong, I think. Sagittarius, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, we've got 4 Sagittarius. Aries, we've got 4, I think. Yes, 4 Aries. So Sagittarius, and there's only 3 Leo. So Sagittarius, Aries in the fire department, in the fire section, is someone like yourself. You're very much connected to Sagittarius and Aries. Many of you are in this, and it could be a twin flame situation if you've got water with them. And then that's for the majority, and then comes the Leo, which is for second on the ladder. Finally, we've got air energy, which is another part of your twin flame, especially if there is earth involved. Aquarius, this could be also a family, could be someone wonderful that you're with, could be a best friend, could be a lover, could be someone that you're working together. It is someone there. Some of you, for some of you, if it's double air, if there is water involved with air, it doesn't go well. So if there is an Aquarius with any water energy, that means there is turbulence. They are very unhappy, and there's always constant battles, because I did see conflict. So, but if it's just Aquarius with some earth energy with Capricorn, that is wonderful. That is a twin flame. So that explains that. And now I will do one Chinese cookie to see if there's any messages that were left unsaid or you need to know as a confirmation or an extra information. It says opportunities. An important offer will be made. An important offer. Look at that. This is highlighting the offer. An important offer is going to be made. Be prepared and dress to kill. Sorry, dress to impress. I always like to say dress to kill. Dress to impress. There is going to be an amazing offer. That is beautiful. Love that for you. So prepare for that. And I hope you enjoyed the readings to the end of it. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if it resonates with you. And don't forget a little bit of feedback in reference to the star sign, so we can have better perspective as to who's coming, what's coming, and everything will be more clear, and we can understand it when the whole community adds to it. I wish you a lot of blessings in everything you do. My best wishes, love and light to each and every one of you. Namaste.